Leon, can you, we know about your offensive attributes, but your defensive game, back check, face-offs in this series, maybe just as impressive. Can you maybe talk about, your complete game and just kind of maybe a reflection of your whole team being better overall defensively this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think over the years, you just learn that those things sometimes are more important in playoff hockey than scoring on the power play or whatever it may be. I take big pride in defending. Sometimes it gets away from me a little bit maybe, but when it matters most, I enjoy it, and I think our whole group as a whole has done a really, really good job of defending and doing it the right way. And obviously, we're going to score enough. It's about keeping the puck out of our net.
You're on both the penalty kill and the power play. Both were very impressive. Which one are you most proud of in this series, the PK or the power play?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. Definitely both. Obviously, you can't, our power play gets a lot of momentum from creating, having success, and I know it works both ways. So to be able to sniff that out and have our PK rolling like it did in this series, it definitely is something that we're all proud of. We can still keep pushing, and obviously whoever's next is going to be a new challenge. So we look forward to that. But yeah, I mean, it's fun to be on both sides of it for sure. Special teams, I think, throughout the whole season play such a big part of any game. But I mean, when it comes down to playoffs, it can be the difference maker. So I think special teams was huge for us this series, and we just want to keep building on that.
Leon, you guys eliminated LA in 7 games in 2022, 6 games last year. Now it's 5 games. What was different this time around? What made you guys end this series a lot quicker?
I don't know. I think we're probably a better team this year than we were last year or the year before. We're more mature, which plays a big part sometimes. But that's a really good team over there. They make it hard on you. It's an absolute grind against them every night, and hats off to the way that they compete and play the game. But that being said, obviously, we did a really good job of getting our minds ready for that and just mentally being ready for the challenge.
Ryan, and after a tough start to the series, Stuart Skinner really turned his game around. Just some thoughts on how he performed in the last 3 games here.
I mean, he was outstanding for us. I think early in the series we could have done a better job for him too. So it always goes both ways. But I mean, obviously, Game 4 shutout, 30-something shots. I mean, it's a massive game to sway the series, and he stepped up huge for us. And then tonight, when he had to, he made the big save. So we have full confidence in him. And I think just the way that we defend from the net out has improved over the years, and something that we take a lot of pride in right now.
Leon, just right here, you guys had to endure a lot of weird bounces, a lot of hard luck kind of things. How are you guys able to withstand that and overcome that and pretty much leave no doubt?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's bounces going both ways. I think maybe the ones that we were on the receiving end felt a little more drastic than the other way around. But at the end of the day, you work and create your own bounces. I truly believe that. And, there's some really unlucky bounces against us for sure. But, we've had a couple of those as well.
And Ryan, from winning Game 1 onward, do you feel like this was maybe the most complete first-round series that you've had as an Oiler, and if so, why?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first hurdle was winning Game 1. Obviously, we haven't been able to get that done in the past 6-7 years. I mean, so it definitely it gets you rolling. And then I thought they came out hard Game 2, and we gave up 3 in the first period, and we did a great job fighting back, but obviously took it to overtime. And then from then, I mean, it just I think a big thing with our team now is we want to defend first and play from there. We have enough skill to be able to make them pay when we need to, but I think our group is defend first and go from there. But I thought it was a great first series. Obviously, we can enjoy it for now, but we're looking forward to the next.
Ryan, just over here on your right, when you look at your team's 4 victories, can you maybe talk about your team's ability to showcase its versatility, winning games in different fashions, and what that's going to do for your club moving forward as the games get a little bit tighter? Yeah,
it's something that you talk about all year. You got to win the 1-0, the 2-1 games. Obviously, you win the 1-0 game in Game 4. It's not an easy thing to do against a team that's playing a desperate game. And I mean, I think we had 13 shots. I mean, they make you that team makes you fight for every single inch, and it's those are the nights where you need to just make sure that every single play counts. You're focused on the little things, the little details, because one mistake can ultimately lead to them winning the game. So, like you said, I mean, we had two games where we scored a lot. A game where we only got the 1 on the power play, and then tonight, I mean, we just eked it out, and we just kept pushing and let our power play kind of take over. But I mean, it's a great sign to be able to win games in different fashions.
Leon, just back here. Early in the series, it looked like it might be chippy series. There's a lot of stuff going on after the whistles and things like that, but it really seemed to calm down. And then you only took 2 penalties in the last 2 games. What was it about, the way you guys approached that, and what is the reason that you feel that you guys were able to stay out of the box?
Well, I think that's part of the maturity that I've talked about, or we've all talked about in the past. The last couple of years, maybe there's a couple undisciplined penalties, and we didn't get into any of that because we knew how important the special teams are in these situations, right? And our PK was obviously perfect. So, the game within the game, I thought we did a really, really good job with.
Leon, maybe speak to the idea of having a 5-game series. 2 years ago, 7 games with LA. Last year, 6 grueling opening rounds, and you're playing a good team. That's what happens. But the benefit now of getting some rest, if this is going to be a long spring, those things matter in increments. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think in the long run, which of course is our goal, to play for a long time, these extra days are massive. They're critical, and same thing with the travel, right? Like we lose tonight, and you have to get back on the plane and head to LA, and now we get an extra couple of days of rest, which is really nice. And we dug deep to earn that right to get a little bit of rest.
I want to ask to both of you, maybe you can answer. How intently do you watch that Game 6 on Friday, knowing that you're going to play one of those 2 teams?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I said that I'm not going to pay attention to it. But I think we're all going to obviously, I don't know if we're watching it or definitely checking in, This is our job, this is our life, so definitely going to, pay attention to, who we're going to face next.
Yeah. Of course, we're looking to choose who we're playing.